This is the final Ripple SEC lawsuit settlement video on this channel. In fact, in today's video, rather than dedicating it to Ripple and the SEC lawsuit, which has officially ended as of today, we decided to shift our stance and talk about the price of $102.47, which has been covered by multiple analysts, scheduled to happen literally the end of this month at September 1st. So of course, we are going to do a deep dive, but we do have to conclude the Ripple SEC lawsuit in our own terms and conclude why the Ripple SEC settlement never actually happened. In fact, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple have entered settlement talks for a very long time, and it's been made clear that the SEC was desperate for a settlement meeting, hosting multiple and numerous closed private meetings where they discussed institution and settlement of injunctive action, institution and settlement of administrative proceedings, resolution of litigation claims, and other matters related to examination and enforcement proceedings. But everything failed, with Ripple rejecting every single settlement offer provided to them and eventually winning the entire lawsuit as a whole. This is critical because it happened at a very important time where the Bank of USA, JP Morgan, the BlackRock institution, and multiple other financial banks and institutions decided to shift towards using the XRP ledger and the RippleNet system, but required legal clarity to actually begin doing so. And this right here is literally that legal clarity. In fact, Jeremy Ogans, which is an attorney and lawyer that has literally publicly talked about the Ripple SEC lawsuit, says it's over. The SEC versus Ripple case has been quite a journey. Thanks for sharing it with me. 125 million penalty in a generic injunctive order. This is a big win for Ripple, no doubt about it. Have a wonderful day. But here's where things get interesting, because this is literally what's going to take XRP's price in the short term to $112.47, and in the long term to potentially $10,000 to $35,000 per XRP. It is this right here, which is that the United States now has allowed institutions and banks to get the go-ahead with a green light for using XRP for payments. In fact, this green light was literally so massive that financial institutions like JP Morgan, BlackRock, Bank of USA have all decided to now hop on. But before we get into this video and the massive price and where we are going to see that happen, and where and when XRP is going to be $102, which it will be, guys, this is something that has been confirmed, and I'll show you guys more and more analysts that prove this exact number. But before we do that, we have to jump into the massive XRP giveaway. So of course, before we get right into it, I do want to tell you guys to make sure you tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave post notifications, and share this video. XRP's current price is at about 0.61, which is not too bad today, specifically since the rest of the market is red. But there is one token on the XRP ledger as well, which is a critical part of the XRPL and of XRP, known as the CO token, which is actually up a whopping 10% and is currently sitting at 96 cents. This is literally over the last couple of minutes. We did talk about a breakout pattern. Coincidentally, guys, we've been calling the charts on the dot here, but as you guys can see, in the last 24 hours, up 7.32% on the Polygon chain, and on the XRP ledger, it's up a whopping 12% as well. But with all that said, let's get right into the video.
Swift is the preeminent messaging system for the financial industry, which covers, say, payments, FX, trade, in terms of securities, etc., Nostra reconciliations, etc. What we're looking with the crypto, though, is where Swift would have a store and forward system for most of its payment transactions, where you need service level agreements that in a certain time I will do something, but payment turns up at a certain time during the day. Here we're looking at the new network styles, which allow instant, real-time movement of the funds and visibility of those funds as well. So we would not have a situation where banks need to come back to you and say, have my funds arrived? It's 3 days later. I need to find out or find query messages moving around the network. There's nothing like that. I don't believe Ripple is going to replace Swift. Ripple is one of the complementary networks, which is going to allow those institutions who need real time to make use of that. And I think we're also seeing that Swift are changing their network capability so that real time will be a possibility as well. But we may also see Ripple XRP moving across the Swift network as a currency when we're perhaps using something like FX.
That was literally the MasterCard CEO saying RippleNet and Ripple Labs is going to outcompete substantially Swift. And it means all the money will literally go ahead and enter in to the XRP ledger. In fact, in a recent article published just 1 day ago, it's titled Ripple CEO confirms XRP ledger CBDC set to surpass Visa soon. XRP ledger transactions double in Q1. This is very important to understand here because this is not only this article, but actually Armax CEO, one of the global leading exchanges, crypto exchanges to be exact, actually went publicly and said that he expects the XRP ledger to facilitate between $30 to $50 trillion. Now here's the really cool part about this, is while 30 to 50 trillion is going to go into the XRP ledger, it's going to come from institutions, central banks of course, like the Bank of USA, like the Bank of JP Morgan or JP Morgan Chase, like the Republic of Palau, and other central banks that have decided to partner with Ripple, which there are plenty, and we're talking, Russia's probably going ahead and going to begin using XRP. We've already seen a massive partnership proposal. We've seen even the United States of America Federal Reserve trying to now go into partnership with Ripple. Just recently, Ripple announced $10 million to tokenize treasury bonds along with the Federal Reserve. So there's a lot of large-scale partnerships, and that is where this number is coming from. In fact, this article posted just a day ago as well highlights that the Bank of USA declares use of XRP following Ripple lawsuit. And of course, it highlights here that Judge Analisa Torres just recently announced publicly that the Ripple lawsuit is complete, with Ripple winning completely. XRP just got deemed not a security, and overall, like the Bank of America had previously stated, not only did they endorse Ripple and praise Ripple's innovative solution and their potential to revolutionize the global financial industry, they also went and endorsed them, recognizing Ripple's impact on cross-border transactions and its commitment to innovation. Bank of America highlights Ripple's role in the payment sector in the Asia-Pacific region in a separate report, emphasizing the importance of blockchain technology and digitalizing trade documents and its potential to transfer cross-border payments. But here's the really cool part, and that is the fact the Bank of America actually made it clear that once the Ripple SEC lawsuit is done, they would partner with Ripple. And that is exactly what unfolded yesterday when the judge declared Ripple being officially over with the lawsuit and XRP being deemed not a security. But what's even better is JP Morgan deciding that they want to accept XRP for credit card and mortgage payments. Something that many people thought was impossible, including me, now has become a reality. In fact, here's what it highlights. In a significant development for the cryptocurrency world, JP Morgan Chase has announced that it will now accept XRP for credit card and mortgage transactions. This move allows customers to use XRP for payments and earn cash back through the XRP Ledger system, the crypto trading fund CTF, using CTF tokens. Of course, it highlights here that customers making payments with XRP at participating merchants, both online and offline, can earn CTF tokens as rewards. These tokens can be used to purchase products or sold for fiat currencies as cash back. Due to the limited supply of CTF tokens and anticipated high demand, speculation says the value of the CTF tokens could soar from 72 cents to an impressive $498. And then this goes into the details of FCF Pay, which is basically a third party that will be facilitating that, and of course the JP Morgan Chase technology. But here's the very interesting part. Not only will JP Morgan now accept your XRP for payments, but they've also implemented an XRP ledger system which allows you to earn cash back on the transaction using the crypto trading fund. So I did a deep dive into what the crypto trading fund is, and here's what I realized. The crypto trading fund is actually the first ever XRP ledger and blockchain generated passive income rewards framework. Not only is it that, but you get CTF tokens as a reward, which are literally gonna be pumping to the moon. And I'm not joking here when I talk about potential for your CTF tokens, which are currently only 96 cents on the Polygon chain, to literally be worth in the thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. In fact, judging by my calculation, while the XRP ledger is going to facilitate $30 to $50 trillion, and CTF is the only reward framework and DeFi token on the XRP ledger, it is going to be what facilitates that. And for that to even happen, the money would need to go through the XRP ledger into CTF and then out of the XRP ledger. And as a result, the price of CTF would substantially rise. But let's take only a small portion. Let's say only 40 billion, forgetting about 30 trillion, which XRP Ledger is going to enter into, only 40 billion actually enters into CTF. Literally, that alone would bring the price of CTF token over $1,400. Just think about it, guys, and it's all because of the extremely low supply and the massive demand for the CTF token. When you do your own calculations, you realize that because there's only about 120 million total supply for the CTF token, very easily supply shock could happen, and what that would cause is a massive price increase in the value of CTF token. And this is ignoring the fact that it's going to get listed on exchanges, meaning there's going to be more eyes on it. There's going to be a lot of other really cool features that they're going to add, which again is not included into that 30 to 50 trillion that is going to facilitate. and that 40 billion market cap that we're saying it will take, which is only a slight chump change from what it will end up facilitating. And of course, let's have a look at the XRP ledger here, because this is really impressive. In fact, the charts have proven that the CFD continues to break higher highs, higher lows, meaning it is forming for a major breakout. And there's very low resistance levels, there's very massive support levels. This is great to see. This is exactly what you want to see when you're looking at potential. So of course, I'm capitalizing and I've been gradually buying in as in dollar cost averaging. So every day I just allocate a couple $100, or every week from every paycheck I allocate a couple $100, and that's what I spend into buying more crypto. And of course, this would include XRP, XLM, CTF, and a few other tokens that I truly believe are going to do a 10,000, 20,000, potentially 30,000x this upcoming board. And I'm keeping a really close eye on CTF because it's so new. So of course, the earlier I'm in, the more I accumulate right now. When it's still in these very early phases, the better it is for me. But again, I will link those down below in the description, ctftoken.com, so you can learn more information on their framework. And on top of this, as I always said, I'm not financial advisor, it's not financial advice, you always do your own research. So this would be a great thing to look into, to do your own research, because again, I'm not a financial advisor. Now, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to tap like and subscribe to the channel with your post notifications and share this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time, and peace.